Fight fans, this is Kirk DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am live for 10:15. Beautiful day, loving the weather, loving my comeback. Thank you guys for the support. I'm back in the gym, and we're getting it in, you know. And before I start, you four on the chat, the Fantastic Four, pay me homage. Hit the like button. I guess that ain't the Fantastic Four because they all dropped off. But anyway, okay. Who wins the rematch? Okay. All right. Yeah, let's put draw. I'm going to be fair today. Normally I give you guys two options. But since I'm in a good mood, I'm going to give you guys three. So when you guys come in, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. So we got one vote on the chat. You guys hit the like button as you come in. We heard from Seconds Out. Shout out to Radio Raheem here. Radio Raheem is definitely, on the job. Gabriela, welcome one, welcome all. Counterpunch to you, Gabriela, in the building. So, Daniel, if you guys don't know, Daniel Dubois has been very vocal about the rematch with JJ and with Usyk. The dominant one was AJ and Dubois, so we're not going to talk about that. I'm not going to harp on that. We seen what happened. It was 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So, Dubois says it'll be a totally different fight now. He says he's learned a lot. He says he's matured. He's evolving. And he says that he will run right over Oleksandr Usyk. So that's the question. Can Usyk deal with him? 38-year-old Usyk. He's 37, I know. January 17th, okay? I know how old he is. However, this is my question to you guys. Daniel Dubois showed defense. He showed durability. He showed maturity. He showed progression, right? And he showed that he was ready, man. He showed that, hey, he belongs in that type of atmosphere. And he promises to take out Oleksandr Usyk. Skrilla 50 in the building. What's up, brother? Kind of punch the man with the wrench. What's up, brother? Man, getting it in at the gym. So, don't forget to vote. Hit that like button. We got 13 people. No likes. Come on. Let's get it. So, you two overqualified for the party, but I'll allow it. Everybody, Dubois, as long as it's not done in the Ukraine, stay out of that place. Oh, Isaac, it's hard to know, but Triple D has definitely improved. He's improved, bro. Oh, he's improved. And but here's the thing. He's improved against people that normally before he couldn't handle. Lee Foster, I know, bro. I got to get on YouTube, bro. I have to address YouTube because algorithms have nothing to do with notifications. The only thing that I can recommend for you guys, Excuse me. The only thing that I can recommend for you guys is unsubscribe, then subscribe again, and hit the bell icon. Because you can differentiate which ones you want. You can shut off your notifications and still be subscribed to the channel. Okay, so keep that in mind. So keep that in mind. Well, I actually got a notification this time. Now, did you subscribe and unsubscribe? Usyk is a master of his craft. Hello, hello. Chile. Adrian, Alberto. What's up, brother? ¿Qué tal? Shout out to Chile in the building. Well, I don't know. You're the lucky one. You're one of the lucky ones. I didn't get a notification either. I just always find the stream and join. Squilla 50 is crazy. You're supposed to get a notification. Vamos, máquina. Is Triple D versus AJ rematch confirmed, or he just said he prefers AJ? No, he said it's official. So, I mean, there's no fight date or nothing like that, but that's the direction they're going, unless someone gets injured, you know? So if somebody gets injured, if someone doesn't get injured, that fight's a go. That's a go fight. So, Isaac, it's confirmed. Now, I know you got to go to the promoters, and you got to ask Eddie, then you got to ask Frank, and, you know, honestly, a lot of these guys, see, Frank just wants the money because he has nothing to lose with Danny Dubois now because he's already lost his expectations primarily. But he's got them back because he's got a redeeming fighter. See, Danny Dubois was supposed to be marketed to be the AJ on the Queensberry side, which is he holding up his portion of the deal? Yes, to a certain degree. In the ring he is. But is he getting the endorsements? No. Can he get the endorsements? Possibly. You know what I mean? Will he be a bigger draw than AJ? Probably not. You know, but he can get perks off of being a champ. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that are not really vocal. Evander Holyfield wasn't really vocal, and he was on Burger King and 10-10-220 and all types of promotions. So yeah, why not Danny Dubois? Don't hate that man, you know, get that man to get his money. Yes, same here. I just got back from work and just found the live stream. Lee Foster. Hey man, it happens. It happens, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna contact YouTube, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But you can't call them. You know, they're so antisocial. So you gotta email them or chat with them. Yeah, you gotta chat with them. Both AJ and Triple D didn't attack Usyk midsection enough. Well, I don't think it's about that. I think it's just outworking him. You have to have the stamina. He's not going to fold. He's not going to. See, one thing you have to understand about Usyk. Usyk's not going to fold under pressure. And as of right now, no one has put the pressure on him that it takes for him to fold. You know, now the question is, will he fold due to age, or will he fold due to the fighter that makes him fold? So I'm not sure. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
So Kurt, do you think Triple D beats Usyk in the rematch? I think that depends on Usyk, not necessarily Daniel. See, I don't buy the whole he's evolved. He's better. He's better in terms that he's proven that he won't quit. But has that meant that he's better overall in skill? No. I don't think he's better in skill. I just think he's more durable, and he's always been a knockout artist, right? He's always been able to close the show. I've always said Danny Dubois was a better finisher than someone like AJ, just based on the fact AJ's been shell-shocked since Andy Ruiz, because trying to finish Andy Ruiz, he got chinned. And because he got chinned, that, like he claims, made him smarter. It didn't really make him smarter, it just made him more cautious. Daniel Dubois hasn't been in that situation. He hasn't been in there. Maybe Kevin Ladena is his closest, right? That's probably his closest person of having explosive power. Okay? Bivol X sounds nasty. Yo, bro, that woman is bitter as F. She is bitter as F, bro. That woman, look, that's a nasty individual. She's showing you she's nasty and she don't care, bro. Bivol's ex, and she's fine. Don't get me wrong. Bivol's ex is fine, but that don't outmatch the crazy, and it don't overpower the crazy. That chick, bro, no. She wants him to lose just to see him on his career. Hold on, man. Hold on a second. There we go. Bivol is so focused on his career. Yeah, I had to disconnect from the internet from the hotel. But he is so focused on his career, okay, that he's not allowing that drama that she's trying to put upon him to hurt him. And she knows that. Since she knows that, right, she's trying to attack him where he's most focused. He's most focused on his job. So she's trying to tackle and to jeopardize and sabotage his job, because she's trying. Look, the woman wants attention, bro. The woman wants attention. She wants attention. That's what she wants. And she's not getting it because he's focused on fighting a damn monster in the division, probably the hardest puncher probably ever, probably besides Roy Jones, but Roy Jones had other attributes that created power. This dude can punch you from 4 inches and hit you like someone that winds up a shot. That dude ain't to play with. And she wants him to lose. That's just bitter. She's a bitter bitch, bro. That's all she is, bro. A bitter, angry bitch. Now, how she got that way, I don't know. I don't know how she got that way. You know what I mean? Because you didn't live with Dmitry Bivol. Maybe Dmitry Bivol's so focused. Maybe he don't want to hear nothing when he gets home. He's probably like one of them soldiers that come back from war. He don't have time to worry about why the shirt's on the sofa. Bro, I just seen somebody's leg get blown off. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to hear all that. They trying to sit there in peace and want you to shut up and feed them their food and give them whatever they want from them. They want, yeah, that's what they want. They don't want to hear mealy mouth stuff, and she sounds like she's someone that talks a lot of bullshit. I'm just gonna be real. She sounds like a nagger. Yeah, Dmitry, why don't you take this up there? I don't like it, but you do this thing. I sit here and wait for you. You don't want to hear that shit. That dude don't want to hear that. That dude, listen, he's nonchalant. Artur Beterbiev wife she got the memo. Listen, he's following her around. I'm getting another phone. This is really pissing me off because there's no reason for this phone to keep like stopping dreaming. But, bro, no. All women are all like that. No, they ain't. That's bullshit. I've been with a gang of women. And ain't none of, like, I can't say ain't none of them like that. A lot of them, I've met some that won't shut up. But no, bro. No. I'm sorry. Of course she wants him to lose. She probably caught him with another woman. I don't know. She didn't say that, though. Well, yes, she did. She did say cheat. But, I mean, she hasn't brought up, like, she hasn't said specifically, oh, I found him cheating. She didn't say that. She probably just equates the amount of time that he's never at home, or he got to have another girl by default, right? So you know how most women are. Oh, you ain't never there, so you ain't with me, so you got to be with somebody. Poor bastard. Poor bastard. Let's not assume she's the victim. I hope this effery isn't distracting Bevel. I want to see the fight of the year. Well, I hope it ain't either. But I mean, regardless, he's not publicly making it or showing that it is a problem. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing, man. You know? Is Bivol Muslim? I don't think so. I don't think Bivol's Muslim. He would have said so already. Muslims are very proud. I've never seen a secret Muslim. You know what I mean? The person that I've never really heard talk about Islam that's a Muslim is Dillian White. And I found out he was Muslim. You know? But other than that, everybody else is alhamdulillah and inshallah and, you know, assalamu alaikum and everything like that. They ain't ashamed, bro. That's a very proud religion. Another Abrahamic religion. Big up. Right? So they got 2 kids. It's hard. It's a hard situation to know what is. Yeah. But I can tell you this on her behalf. Let's counterpunch Dimitri Bivol. There is no reason, if what she says is true and he don't talk to his kids and don't associate with his kids and don't communicate with his kids, he wrong for that, because all they're going to do is grow up to know what she tells them. If he doesn't communicate, there's no reason for doing that. Nobody's that focused on their damn career, because at the end of the day, what you doing it for? What are you doing it for? Just to see how good you are? What are you, Bruce Lee? You know what I mean? I just went to check and challenge my skills. Okay, that's fine. What happens when you get all those damn belts? You still got a family, Jack. Yo, I ain't just bashing a woman. I'm pro-life and pro-relationship, pro-anti-toxic relationship. That's what the other channel's for, to talk about this type of stuff. So if he's doing that and he ain't seeing his kids, that's wrong, bro. You don't do that. Because his kids are going to grow up to despise him, and they should. Because kids are manipulative. They can be manipulated very easily. Let's put it that way. Okay? Usyk's all wrong for us, Triple D, baby. We don't need that kind of man in our life. Listen, back to Daniel Dubois. Has Daniel Dubois learned enough to beat Oleksandr Usyk? And that remains to be seen. Okay? Because understand something. Matchups are very important. You hear Oscar De La Hoya blasting Eddie Hearn, and he's saying, oh, Eddie Hearn, you've ruined this fighter's career, right? He's doing that because he's saying that based on his ability to match make. He made Canelo a star on his ability to match make. That's what he's attacking with Eddie. Eddie and Turkey, them cats are making these hard-ass fights for these fighters, whereas, for their fighters, or the fighters they want to see fight. But, bro, those fights are hard, man. Those good competitive fights, that's not what they're used to. And I'll tell you this, Daniel Dubois, if he would have fought, let's say, Joseph Parker and lost, who would be talking about Daniel Dubois right now? We would have just saw AJ beat Joseph Parker by decision. That's what we probably would have saw. You know why? Because Joseph Parker would have ended up beating Daniel Dubois based on the style. That's why they didn't want that type of style, because he's not good with movers, not runners, movers. Yeah, he can hurt Usyk, to the balls and the prostate area, under the belly button. He can hurt him then, but he can hurt everybody, anybody. But Daniel's a big boy and he can punch. Let's just say that. He needs to throw them hooks to the body like he did to AJ to beat Usyk. Well, Usyk ain't going to stand there either. You know what I mean? Usyk's going to show you feints. Usyk's going to show you levels. And when he shows you feints and levels, you're going to respond based on what he's showing you. What he's showing you is going to be confusing and tiring. Someone like Usyk will give you fits mentally and physically all at the same damn time. You got a guy that's coming at you at southpaw with that type of footwork, with those type of feints. Then he'll jab you. He might go downstairs and bop, up comes a jab to your face. And you're trying to figure out how the hell did this man dip from there, hit me here, and then I try to counter and he's nowhere to be found. That is some frustrating shit. You think that's easy until you get your ass in there. Everybody that thinks they know boxing don't know shit about boxing. Shout out to Roger Mayweather. They don't know. They don't understand what it's like to get hit with somebody and then you go to hit them and then they're somewhere in another angle and they're unhittable. Daniel Dubois went down on the ground and stayed there until the 10 count because he was frustrated. He could not handle those type of shots. He could not handle those type of pivots. He could not handle that type of pressure. And I don't know if he got any better than that. He may be able to take those punches, maybe, but does that make him a better fighter? I don't know. You just beat the shit out of somebody that folds under pressure like AJ. AJ gets pressured and hurt. It's over with. You got him. He's not easy to figure out after that point. You got him hurt. He's going to grab. He's going to try to elude. He's going to try to throw shots, but they don't have the stank on him because his confidence is blown because his ass is hurt. That's it. That's not a hard equation. But Usyk is. You got to hurt Usyk to the point where you have to put pressure on this guy. You have to Derek Chisora him. Derek Chisora him. And if you Derek Chisora, if you Derek his ass, if you Derek him, you may still lose. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Kurt, would you put Beterbiev Bivol winner over Canelo Inouye Crawford? Oh, man, that's a good question, Connor Bonner. That's the best question you ever asked. You got to put that psycho out cold. You got to knock him out. You have to knock out Usyk. That's the only way you're going to beat him because you're not going to outthink him. He's been in the game too long. He's too physically fit. He's already conditioned to the point, more than likely, more than you. That's the thing. See, he over prepares himself just in case someone comes in that he didn't anticipate. Okay, he's at level 8. Glad I trained in level 10. He may come in at level 9. Okay, this is kind of challenging, but I'm still winning. You ain't gonna out stamina, no, bro. And this thing, there's no stamina lacking with this man. For one, that's where the conditioning comes in. That's the discipline. That man, discipline and that conditioning with Usyk, bro, that's on a whole nother level. And look, Daniel's a big boy and he's young. He didn't look, you think he got tired against Usyk? He got tired of being punched. He got tired of getting showed up because what he did was, after that 3-minute and 46-second sit down from Usyk got up mad. And Daniel Dubois still hit him below the belt, and that pissed Usyk off. And then Usyk made it his business. I'm going to start fucking you up. I'm going to start beating your ass. And that's when he started with those 1, 2, 3, 4 punch combinations. And Daniel didn't like those because he didn't know where they were coming from. So that's what Daniel's problem was. He didn't know where they were coming from. He was just like, you know what? This dude is catching me, and he's catching me with angles while he's throwing combinations, but then he's switching angles. He's going from side to side, catching me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get down because I don't understand this shit. You know what I mean? He was like a guy that's looking at a paper, sitting at a desk, and he decided to crumble paper up because he didn't understand the equations. He didn't understand what he was looking at. That's why Daniel Dubois took a knee. He took a knee like Colin Kaepernick because he didn't understand what he was saying. He was frustrated. I don't understand this shit. I'm taking a knee. I didn't sign up for this. This acrobat jumping jack flash motherfucker is doing too much, and I'm getting tired of it. And that's what Daniel did. He took a knee. That's it. Kurt, do you think of the rumored fight between Crawford and Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony, who? You talking about the singer? Volverás otra vez. 420 Crusaders. I was screaming at the TV, get the F up, Danny boy. He wouldn't. Danny said, no mas. Danny said, bump this, bro. Sorry, I got a little aggressive. You know, Mark Anthony was Cleopatra's man. Oh, okay. The Mark Anthony. Okay. That Mark Anthony. I thought you was talking about, you know, Mr. Salsa Man. Mr. Latin Frank Sinatra over here. That's what I thought you know, they got the two twins by J-Lo. I thought you were talking about her, you know. It's Mark Happy Anthony, isn't it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you watch Callum Walsh's fights? No, I don't watch Callum Walsh's fights. I'm getting confused. So who is Benavidez fighting and who is Fon fighting? Who's Fon? You mean Fondora? Fondora's in negotiations with Terrence Crawford by the WBO, and they have maybe about 5 days left from the 10 days that they asked for. That's what's going on with Fondora and Crawford. So, you know, and that's going to be a tough fight either way because, you know, the tallness, the awkwardness, you know. Kurt, are you doing a live on Saturday? Absolutely. I just haven't made the thumbnail and set the stream up yet, which I'll do today when I get back in town. Kurt, did you hear the news? Crawford stepping aside to allow Errol Spence Fondora a great fight. Is he now? Well, I don't know. I don't know how I would like that just based on, I don't think it's fair to Errol Spence because Errol ain't fought since his fight, his first devastating loss, that brutal beat down by Terrence Crawford, right? Fighting someone like Fondora that just, you know, he's fresh, he's young, he's tall, he's long, bars. Fighting someone like that, I don't think it's fair to Errol. You know what I'm saying? So if Errol does go in there and beat him, you have to give Errol Spence full credit. No cap. Life goes on, bro. You have to give Errol Spence full credit. And you also have to remember that Errol Spence, despite what you think about Errol Spence has went right back into the fire after some dramatic stuff. Think about it. This man didn't want to tune up. He went in there against who? Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was probably one of the hardest punchers that he's been in there with. Jarrell Miller versus Zhang. Ooh, man, that's a painful fight. That's a painful fight, bro. Ooh, because see, here's the thing. If Jarrell Miller can take Zhang's punches, I think it will be interesting only in the later rounds. But if he can't, he's going to be like everybody else. He's going to be like Joe Joyce. He's going to be like Deontay Wilder. He's going to be like Joseph Parker. They're all going to eat the canvas. They're all going to see what the canvas feels like. They're going to know how Zhilei Zhang bangs. Kurt, do you sell merch like Counterpunch shirts? Yep, I do. Kurt, can you please shout out my friend Yardislav? Yardislav in the building. Counterpunch to you, bro. Everybody heard me like, what the fuck? Shout out to you, Yardislav. Yardislav. I want to see Hergovic with Dubois. Yeah, me too, Victor. Victor, me too. I want to see that too. AJ took a dive against Triple G, hands down, chin up. He didn't even try. Nordic. You know what? That's an interesting theory. That's an interesting theory. I may do a video on it. AJ doing that, if like, I don't think he saw all that. He probably didn't think, if that was set up, it probably was a setup that went wrong. He probably thought that he was going to get caught and dropped with him. That's why he was acting the way he. That's the only way that it would explain how he was acting. He was acting like a arrogant dickhead in there. I'm like, AJ, why are you sticking your tongue out like Terrence Crawford or Michael Jordan? You know, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And and you would think, well, maybe this is scripted. But I think what it is, if AJ thought, you know what, I'm gonna let Daniel Dubois catch me, and then I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna make this fight more intriguing, just like the Klitschko fight. Think about it. The Klitschko fight went a certain way based on the back and forth action between both fighters. That's what made it such a spectacle. That's what made it a classic, right? But maybe AJ thought to himself, you know what? Maybe I'll let little Danny hit me and catch me. Maybe he thought that until Danny caught him. Then he thought, shit, my legs are not really under me. I am really getting beat up. AJ needs to do ayahuasca. AJ did ayahuasca. That cat gonna come in with a Muslim long skirt, attire, with some beads around his neck, with a shaved head, talking about peace and blessings, and won't be able to take a punch for shit. Peace and blessings to you. Me and Deontay, we are best friends. We are both Libras in spirit. You know, he showed me about the ayahuasca, so we went down to Peru. So we got inclined with our African roots, and now we are brothers by blood and by love. What the hell? AJ is a clown and most overrated boxer at cruiser, at heavyweight. AJ is fried, boys. C-Dub. Connor Bonner. I don't know. It depends. Sometimes I'm friends with you. Sometimes I'm not. You make me mad. But some friends make me mad too, so. You know. Some friends make you want to choke them. Fucking throw them out a window. Kick them in the ass. Give them an uppercut. You know. Jake Paul does that dark spirit stuff. Well, I don't know. I don't know what Jake Paul does, you know. It wouldn't surprise me if I found out he was on some voodoo. Imagine if Triple D fought Wilder for a tune-up and Wilder got off that lucky right and won. I told you I was better than AJ to this day. Strangeness. I would love that, bro. Can you imagine that? Oh, the only problem is Deontay doesn't generate any money no more. Deontay has backslid to a novice type fighter because he hasn't won since 2002. Yeah, he hasn't won a fight since 2002, and that was a tune-up. 2001, he just showed his heart, endurance, and overall, you know, whatever, right? But so no. You know, but Wilder, if he catches but he has to see, I look at fights that can realistically happen, like how they would happen. And I know sometimes boxing things come out of thin air and they just boom, but no. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin in the building. AJ the Clown brung back heavyweight boxing. Yep, he did. Klitschko's had it. Klitschko's had that, man. Hold on, let's see. Klitschko's had it, bro, to the point where it was so boring that people that watch boxing didn't even watch heavyweight boxing because of the Klitschkos. And I was one of them. I didn't watch it, bro. The last heavyweight fight I saw was Vladimir Klitschko taking on Bryant Jennings in Madison Square Garden. I'll never forget this fight. Brian Jennings was a smaller heavyweight. He was a smaller heavyweight and, you know, tough Philly fighter. You know, wanted to fight on the inside. fighting someone that didn't even like to get touched or smothered or pressured, or didn't respect infighting like Vlad. Vlad doesn't respect infighting. He's the 1-2 left hook or come in left hook or come in right, overhand right. But he has to have distance to initiate anything that he does. The jab, the grab. That's what he does. Everyone got so sick of that shit for years. Bro, I was so sick of Vladimir. Vitaly was like, he was the aggressive, exciting version of where Vladimir probably should have been. But they were still like looking at like boring fighter than boring fighter to the third power. Kurt, I got into trouble at my school because of you. Why? What'd I do? Gotta love Deontay. Kelly trouble and his mind not there. Klitschko's were so boring. Undisputed is available tomorrow. Yes, yeah, it is tomorrow. I told people. It ain't here yet. A national acrobat. David Haye was too afraid to engage with Vlad. No, David Haye just knew. As soon as he got caught, Mr. Former Cruiserweight, as soon as Mr. Former Cruiserweight got caught with that shot, his ass was on his bicycle ever since. That's it. Best day in boxing history when Klitschko lost. Yeah, Tyson Fury did show that he was on the scene. He just crashed and burned. That cat was like Tyson had it though, bro. He had the personality. He did everything that it took to be exciting. He was sporadic. He was, the dude was just, you didn't know what he was going to do. You know what I mean? Like Tyson Fury, bro, I never seen a man sing after a fight. Me and my father watched that together. He was like, man, who's this guy? I like, that's Tyson Fury. My dad, he started laughing when he heard Tyson Fury sing. And I knew at that point, a star was born. At that point, a star was born. Briggs needs to troll Haye and Klitschko again. No, he don't. None of them are doing anything. What is he going to do? Go to Ukraine and mess with Klitschko now? No. David Haye, he doesn't do anything but slam chicks on islands. That's all David Haye does. David Haye's David Haye's wild, bro. I'm going to tell you. That dude's wild and he's living his life. He's staying in shape and he's slamming every day. You know what I mean? So no, what if you gonna go find the nearest orgy and find David Haye? 6'8" bag of milk made heavyweight somewhat relevant again. Dubois beats a totally washed up Femi, and now he thinks he's going to beat Usyk. David Haye and AJ were never that good. I still think I can knock out Dubois. Dubois is a tough kid, man. But I'm trying to tell you, that had nothing to do with the power of Usyk. Usyk just showing him things that he never seen, that he's not accustomed to. And what makes you think he's ready for someone like Usyk now, just based on what? David Haye is a gay list. Uh-oh. I'm not lying. I think you can piece up Haye. Kurt, Prime Fury versus Prime Usyk. Who you got? I don't know. Because who's to say Usyk was in his prime at heavyweight? He might not have been in his prime at heavyweight. But if I was going to pick him at any time to fight a prime Tyson Fury, it would be when he fought AJ the first time. Bro, that dude, look, Usyk in the first AJ fight looked like he just got out of prison. He was solid. He was, had that buzz cut. He was, you could tell he had put on some weight, but you could tell it was muscular. But it worked for him. That weight that Usyk put on worked for him. You know what I'm saying? He looked good. He reacted. He was fast. He was sharp. His timing was on. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, I'd give that Usyk against a lot of those fighters and see what they do to him. Shout out to AJ, man, because he took an ass whooping because he didn't know what he was dealing with. Everybody underestimated Oleksandr Usyk. Everybody except me. Dillian White, Deontay Wilder, Jarrell Miller. All of these guys said, oh, man, Usyk's good. He's good. He's a good fighter. He's a good boxer. But they did not believe that he was competitive at heavyweight. Usyk was always a very tall middleweight ready to pack on muscle. Usyk would have smoked Fury that night. AJ forces these guys to bring their best game. Well, here's the thing, though. What about AJ? If he pushes these guys to rise to the occasion, why AJ ain't rising to the occasion? Counterpunch, right? Counterpunch, bro. We would not have known Usyk only for Fury beating Klitschko. He even said, Usyk, that he wanted to get revenge for his countryman and for his country at war. You know? Usyk throws too many punches for Daniel. He can't handle that. He couldn't handle it that day, and who says he could before? Because one thing's for sure, Daniel Dubois, I think, could do better because he's been in there with Usyk. But I think with Daniel will just try to swarm him, and I think that's his best outcome. Go in there and fight Oleksandr Usyk. Don't worry about all that stuff he's doing, because if you pay attention to everything he's doing and that footwork and that bouncing back and forth and that side lean and all that stuff, if you keep doing that, you're going to get beat. He's going to outbox you and pressure you into the fucking ground. That's all Usyk's going to do. You're looking at all these semantics and all this footwork and all this, man, why is he moving? Pat, 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 pat. Then you're getting hit. You look, and then you're getting hit. You're getting hit with punches with BBs, bro. You're getting hit with BBs. Pat, pat, pat. You know? Dr. Steelhammer hit David Haye, and he didn't want to engage ever since. The godfather of boxing, counterpunch to you. Absolutely, just like I said. That's what happened to David Haye. David Haye got hit by a heavyweight that big, Dr. Steelhammer. Do you think someone that's nicknamed Dr. Steelhammer can't punch? Do you guys think, I mean, you really, that fighter, he might be boring. He might have a 1-2, a lunging left hook, you know, and that's pretty much his go-to repertoire of punches, which is boring because he doesn't do anything special in that. But understand, if that man hits you with that straight right, you don't want to get hit with that again, because it's like having a damn aneurysm or something. You don't like that. You ever had a sharp pain that go through your head that scared the shit out of you? That's what it's like to get punched by Dr. Steelhammer. So don't play games. He might not have been exciting, but don't for a second say he can't punch or he wasn't dangerous. Don't say that for a second, because you're dead wrong. Klitschko, there's a reason he got all those damn knockouts. There's a reason why Dr. Steelhammer, Vladimir Klitschko, has more knockouts than people have fights. You better remember that, and you better put some respect on Dr. Steelhammer's name. Because if you don't, woe be unto you. I've had that pain. Exactly. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably don't want to admit it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that pain's real, bro. That pain is real. That's the real deal. That's the real deal, Holyfield. You have a sharp pain. You know, I had a couple exes, man, they talk about they had that sharp pain. I had 2 exes that had aneurysms. God bless them both. You know? So whenever someone that has an aneurysm or had that before, if they have it, it scares the shit out of them, and it should. Because they don't know if they're having another aneurysm, because it's almost like having a stroke. It could happen again, you know, and the chances are high of it happening again. So, you know, it is what it is. AJ could KO Wilder right now. I mean, a lot of people can KO Wilder right now. I think Wilder's damaged, and that's it. Honestly, AJ came in too big. He should have came in at 225. He was just too big and slow. Well, I don't know. Fury has excellent powers of recovery, which is a good chin in my book. Yeah. Well. He gets up to win every time he goes down. I think you're mistaken going over with having a chin. The Godfather of Boxing, that's what everyone liked about Fury. After the fight, he gives a singing performance. He was a good singer, but when he had that breakdown and was diagnosed with bipolar, people got sick of the antics. Heavyweights today, we don't know who is the best. They all got beat. Robert Jacob Dubois always has KO chance. But he doesn't likely beat Usyk. Usyk beats them all right now. I mean, Usyk beats them all right now because Usyk is pretty much beating them all. The only people that he hasn't beat is who? He beat Joyce. He beat Joshua twice. He beat Fury. He beat Dubois. He beat Chisora. Other than that, what? Zhang, Bakali, and Joyce. I mean, you could put Caballel in there, and you know, other fighters that like Arslanbek Markmadov. Who else? Jarrell Miller. I mean, like those guys though. It's crazy. Matchmaking is very, very eclectic, because you don't really know what and how it's going to go. No, we know the OD best Usyk. People only get sick of Fury because he made sure he got paid when he was what he was worth. He gave AJ fits. AJ got outboxed to the whole 12 rounds. He nearly got knocked out in the 12th when they rang the bell early. Can't argue with that, man. Because I seen that and I was like, something ain't right about that. I lost a lot of AJ supporters when I said, well, no, I think that fight was stopped early. A lot of people was like, no. Triple D's biggest weakness are his initials. Show him a pair of some chocolate Triple D's before the fight and he won't get in the ring 100. I kind of think Fury beats Usyk in the rematch simply because he had so much success when he came forward. Okay. All right, who wins the rematch? Okay, out of 87 votes, we have Oleksandr Usyk 76%, Daniel Dubois 20%, and 5% has a draw. Okay here. Okay. I kind of think Fury beats Usyk. I already got that one. Well, I was wondering, what the hell is that? But anyway, guys, I got to hit the road. Love you guys. Got more content coming soon. I'm going to jump off of here. I will go live tomorrow. So you guys stay tuned. Until then, everyone has been counterpunched. Peace.